After a meeting between the Torricelli Sicilian Mafia crime family and black market dealers, Massimo Torricelli, Michele Morrone, watches a beautiful woman on a beach. His father, leader of the Sicilian Mafia family, is suddenly shot dead, injuring Massimo as well. 5 years later, Massimo is now a ruthless and violent leader, having taken over the Torricelli crime family. In Warsaw, Laura Beale, Anna Maria Ciclacca, a fiery brunette executive, is unhappy in her relationship with her boyfriend Martin, who rebuffs her when she tries to initiate. Laura celebrates her 29th birthday in Italy with friends, but after Martin embarrasses her, she goes for a walk and runs into Massimo, who suddenly kidnaps her. At his villa, Massimo reveals to Laura that she was the woman at the beach 5 years ago and that when he was injured, all he could think about was her. After searching for years and finally spotting her at the airport, he had to have her and intends to keep her as a prisoner for 365 days, 1 year, until she falls in love with him, promising a life of endless luxury. When she tries to escape, he threatens her family, shows her photographs of Martin's infidelity, and tells her a breakup letter was delivered to Martin on her behalf. He reassures her that he will not touch her without her consent, as he touches her without her consent. With no means of escaping, Laura gives in. Over the next 2 months, as they spend more time together, a vengeful and angry Laura provokes him by wearing lingerie and revealing dresses. However, she slowly starts to get him to open up about his personal life. At a hotel in Rome, she teases him again and he cuffs her to the bed. She is forced to watch Massimo receive from another woman. Afterward, he caresses Laura's body and she appears to be giving in. If you have come this far in the video, please subscribe to this channel to never miss amazing content like this. However, he stops, releases her, and orders her to get dressed for a club. At the club, Laura flaunts herself for Massimo and his friends, angering him. When she begins to flirt with a man from the rival Mafia family, the man gropes her against her will. Massimo and the others draw their weapons while Laura is taken out of the club. The following morning, Laura awakens on a yacht to Massimo and his fellow mafioso, Mario, arguing. During the night, Massimo shot the man's hand, who had groped Laura, inciting a mafia war between the two families. Mario insists that Massimo has to get rid of Laura, but he refuses. Laura attempts to apologize, but Massimo blames her for the incident. As they argue, Laura falls into the water and completely panics and thinks she's going to die by drowning, which affects her heart condition. Then Massimo jumps in to save her. When she awakens, he admits he was scared she might not make it and does not want to lose her. At that moment she falls in love with him, as a montage illustrates by the various scenes on the yacht. Massimo allows Laura to visit her family in Warsaw. He tells her he loves her and will join her after finishing up business. In Warsaw, Laura waits for Massimo for days with no contact. She reconnects with her best friend Olga and they go clubbing. She runs into Martin, who says he has been looking for her to apologize and explain the photographs. He attempts to convince her to reconcile and follows her back to her apartment, where Massimo is unexpectedly waiting. He tells Martin to go. Angry at being abandoned, Laura slaps Massimo.
Fucking egoist.
While having sex, she opens his shirt to see wounds from the Mafia war. She confesses to him that she loves him. The following morning, Massimo proposes and she accepts. However, she asks him to keep his occupation a secret from her parents.
But do me a favor and don't tell them exactly what you do.
What do you want me to say?
No. Improvise.
Back in Italy, Mario informs Massimo of rising tensions. One day, Laura mentions feeling unwell but brushes off seeing a doctor. They discuss their upcoming wedding that her family is not allowed to attend, as she does not want them to discover what Massimo does. However, Massimo allows Olga to come as Laura's bridesmaid. When Olga visits, Laura reveals she is pregnant. Olga urges her to tell Massimo about the pregnancy. Meanwhile, Mario receives a phone call from a Torricelli informant that the rival Mafia family is about to kill Laura. Laura's car enters a tunnel but does not come out the other side. Mario rushes to find Massimo just as Laura's call suddenly ends. Realizing the implications, Massimo breaks down as a police car blares at the entrance of the tunnel. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comment section below which movie you want us to recap next. As always, until the next time.